Flashpoint is a 2011 comic run series starring the fastest man alive, The Flash, aka Barry Allen. This is one of the most popular storylines in DC history and led to the second reboot of DC Comics, The New 52. Today, we look at this story. Barry wakes up and instantly it's known the world is different. No one knows who Superman is, Captain Cold is a hero now, Aquaman and Wonder Woman are at war with each other due to Wonder Woman killing Aquaman's wife, Barry has lost his speed, and more importantly, Barry's mum is alive and his dad died 3 years ago from a heart attack. Barry's mum died when he was a child and his father was jailed for it. The villain, Reverse Flash, aka Airborne Fawn, was the real murderer. Barry learns that Batman is still around in Gotham, so he goes there. He remembers where the Batcave was and he sneaks in. He is attacked by Batman, who doesn't know who Barry Allen is, but when Barry says Bruce's name, Batman stops attacking. He mentions that Bruce is dead. Barry realises at that moment that this Batman is not Bruce Wayne, but it is Thomas Wayne, Bruce's father. It turns out in this timeline, Bruce died in the alleyway. Thomas Wayne became Batman, and Martha Wayne, his mother, became the Joker. Barry discovers that he still has his Flash ring, and is shocked to discover that the suit is not his suit, it's the Reverse Flash suit. He comes to the conclusion that Airborne Fawn must be responsible for changing the timeline. Barry's memories are also getting replaced with new memories from this timeline. Barry needs to get his powers back, so he decides to get electrocuted. It fails the first time and Barry is badly burnt, but the second time is a success and he gets his powers and his burns begin to heal. Barry has his powers back now and he decides to see if there is a Superman in this world. He discovers that a rocket did crash in Metropolis, but in this timeline it killed 35,000 people when it crashed. The subject inside the rocket was taken into custody. The subject was placed into Project Superman. With the help of Cyborg, who is now known as the world's greatest hero, they managed to locate the subject in a secret facility, and the subject is, surprise surprise, Superman, Kal-El. But he is pale and skinny and has never been in the sun. You see, Superman gets his powers from the sun, so with this one never been in the sun, he has never used his powers. The group managed to free him from his cell and get outside, and that's when Superman's powers first activate and he flies away. They travel to see Billy Batson, who's the superhero Shazam, and ask him to use his lightning powers to stop Barry's memories from changing. After that, they go to New Themyscira, which was Great Britain, but has been left in ruin. Enchantress also shows up because she is a hero in this timeline, but she betrays them and Billy Batson is killed. Superman arrives to crush Enchantress under his feet. Amidst of all the chaos, a familiar figure shows up, smirking, and asks Barry, "What have you done?" It's the Reverse Flash, aka Airborne Fawn. The Reverse Flash reveals that he didn't cause this timeline and it was Barry. Barry is the one who has doomed the world. Barry remembers that he went back in time to stop the Reverse Flash from killing his mum, and that caused the new timeline. It is revealed that these events have also caused his allies' lives to change. For example, Bruce Wayne dying, or Superman not being around. Fawn reveals that he is a living paradox. He doesn't need Barry alive anymore. He can kill Barry and he will not be erased. The world is beginning to end as a seismic activity is located. Batman stabs Fawn in the back and tells Barry he must save his son, and he gives him a letter. The letter is addressed to Bruce. Barry runs as the world starts to end. He manages to go back to a moment with his mum and he explains everything to her and gives her a tearful goodbye before setting off again into the Speed Force. As he runs through the Speed Force, he sees 3 different timelines. This is the DC universe, the Wildstorm universe, and the Vertigo universe. He stops his younger self from saving his mum and he arrives back in his own timeline. Strangely, the Flash remembers everything from the old timeline and he gives the letter to Bruce Wayne. We don't see what is written in the letter, but it makes Bruce cry. That concludes the breakdown of Flashpoint, a 2011 Flash comic story that rebooted the DC universe. Fun fact, it wasn't meant to. Just because Vertigo and Wildstorm were joining, they thought might as well be the perfect time to reboot it all. Thank you for watching, hope you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.